All right.
God damn it, Gabe.
We're back.
God damn it, Gabe.
We're back with some D&D.
Yeah, D&D.
Woohoo. Do you want to tell the viewers what happened to your computer?
Dude, honestly, I don't even remember what happened. Something happened.
Would you like me to iterate what happened?
Yeah, what happened? I don't remember actually. Did it just die?
Okay. No, it didn't just die. For all the viewers wondering what happened to last session and why we ended so early, apparently a software on our DM's computer was causing it to completely lag and then shut down on itself, causing the computer to be unstable, which would cause it to freeze.
AKA, it died.
It died. And I brought it back to life as the necromancer of the party.
Wow, you cast Revivify on the...
Sweet.
All right. Everyone's here. Then let's go over the seemingly much needed recap. The party, last session, defeated the basilisk-like creature with relatively low injuries. From the start of the encounter, Seer took on a new form unfamiliar to the rest of the party, a form with devil-like features, wielding a giant scythe that seems to change Seer's behavior. She acted differently than usual and attempted to separate from the group after the quote-unquote basilisk was killed. While most of the party and Kapapult, smearing blood on himself, hung around the creature's corpse, Galga and Broc managed to tail behind Seer and restrain her enough to bring her back to the party. Bishop then performed an exorcism of sorts on Seer, and it seemed to have worked. Seer returned to normal and acting as if she had little recollection of the events prior. As the party discussed some things amongst themselves around a makeshift campfire, which unfortunately is not there anymore, but I'm sure you guys can draw that again or something. A stranger appeared before them. He presented himself as Ripple of Eastcap, a Lepidon wandering merchant, offering his wares and services to the party. He offers a modest supply of goods and offers a handful of services for coin, including but not limited to transportation and curing ailments. The party started making some trades and requests with Ripple, and so after the first few trades were made, we resume in the midst of this encounter, with Bishop inquiring about some maps, with Bishop ending last session abruptly, saying, "Wait, before you go, do you happen to have any maps with you?" Ripple looking at you, Bishop.
Yes.
Yes, I have one of the Underdark, though it is not particularly detailed and has very few points of interest listed. But if you're interested, regardless, I'd be happy to sell it to you.
Oh, we don't have any maps, so a half map is better than nothing, right? How much?
Sounds good. Alright, and he kind of opens up his jacket. He can still reach on in there. There we are. And he pulls it out. And then he unfolds and looks at it. Ugh, yeah, it's a little worse than I thought. For you, my friend, how does 1 silver piece sound?
Deal.
Very well. He will hand you the map. In your notes, you can put poor map of the Underdark. As poor as the quality of the cartography, but it is a map nevertheless. And once we get back to to traveling or whatnot, that will actually come into play. Did you subtract the one silver piece?
I tried, but he said I have 0 silver pieces because I only have gold, so I gotta do some.
Oh yeah, just lower the gold by 1, increase silver by 10. Right. I'll leave it to that.
1 subtract gold.
All right, my friends. What about the rest of you? Is there anything else I can help any of you with?
No, I think good. Unless anybody else.
We all know where we're going, right?
I look at the map. Is there anything that I can see?
So looking at the map, you see that there is something labeled Lepidon. You see Lepidon Empire marked. You also see Quaggoth Empire marked, and you also see the Myconid Empire marked. However, you can't really read where it is you are currently.
Hey Ripple, do you know where we are right now?
But of course, my friend. I'll come over here. We'll look at it. Ooh. I believe we are somewhere around there.
Okay.
Point to the whole map.
So, looking at the map. Alright, so right
Gestures at the whole thing.
there to make it a little bit easier. Make it a little bit easier. Oh, that. Okay.
Oh, so zoomed out of it.
Yeah, that is intentional. I'm revealing some stuff.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so... Why is that not... Oh, I see. Oh, I put it on the wrong layer. What am I doing?
What are you doing?
Alright, so he points around here. And you're basically, at this point, literally in the middle of the Lepidon, the Quaggoth, and the Myconid Empire.
Okay, and we are going to the Myconid Empire, right?
Are you asking me as the GM, or are you asking the group in character?
The group.
We, I believe that is where Mushi is taking us.
What's in the Lepidid Empire again?
Probably a bunch of traveling traders.
Ah, that is,
She's gonna
that's my
point
people.
at Ripple.
Hi, yes, I come from the Lepidon Empire. This is my my birthplace.
Okay, that tracks.
Where did you folks say you are going?
She's gonna point at herself. She's basically saying that they're heading over to the Myconid colony right now, Empire.
Oh, says thank you. Yeah, I see. You folks are going to the Myconid Empire. That's good. That's good to hear. Well then. Before I resume with my my whole, sales pitch. Is there anything else you folks are looking for? Is there any weapons? I have a couple of weapons if anyone's looking for anything in particular. So maybe some armor, I would say potions, but I've sold most of them already. He kind of looks at here. And I have a few trinkets here and there, like the map and whatnot. Kind of look around.
What about the other thing I promised?
Yes. Well, I'll get to that in just a moment, my friend. But I like to do things one at a time. So, if it sounds like nobody wants, if it sounds like you folks are done looking at my wares, then allow me to move on to the second thing I offer as a wandering merchant, my services. Naturally, we've already discussed the curing of ailments, and it seems you folks have no need of that, at least not medicinal ailments, more mental it seems. But nevertheless, I also have a transportation service, which, as it just so happens, it seems you folks are going to the Myconid Empire. And naturally, you're free to do as you wish, but I just so happen have a means of getting you there a little, and by when I say a little, I actually mean quite a lot faster. I can get you there for coin, of course. But before we speak about coin, let me ask: is this a service that interests you? Forgetting coin, of course, just in general.
Yeah.
That sounds very useful.
Yeah, definitely.
Very good, very good.
How do you transport people?
I will get to that in a moment. I'm afraid I can't divulge such information immediately for reasons that will become apparent to you later. You know, just a precaution I have to take. Not that I don't trust you all, but you know, it's better safe than sorry, as people say around these parts. But right. Well, the reason why I wanted to say let's hold off on the coin is because, well, if you folks are going to the Myconid Empire, then perhaps we can come to an agreement. Perhaps, you, lady, look at here. You you offered a deal of sorts, a trade that involved one, you know, in exchange for some coin and a IOU. I give you this here bag, and I'll hold out the bag, or the satchel. That's what I was looking for. Is that correct? I mean, I just want to double check that deal is still on the table, right?
The deal's still on the table if you're still down to do it.
Very good, very good. Well then, how is this deal for you? You see, I actually need to go to the Myconid Empire. Funny enough. As a matter of fact, I've been needing to go there for... I'll start to kind of count his fingers. To be honest, I've lost count, but I think about like a few days, maybe a week. Yes, you see, I have a way to get us... By us, or people, I mean people in general. I have a way of getting people too close to the Myconid Empire. But you see, the spots that I know, the spot I can transport people, it's a spot that unfortunately is quite full of those ghouls. And admittedly, though I am, you know, quite courageous of a wandering merchant, I do not have a death wish. So I've been kind of holding off on going there for a while. But as it just so happens, it seems there's a fine group here before me who needs to go there as well. One of you is offering a deal, an IOU. So it seems like the right time to ask this. See, I have a pouch that I need to be delivered there. To the elders, on behalf of the Lepidon Empire. But I admit I'm a little bit nervous to go there. But if my friends are willing to take this pouch off my hands and to deliver it for me, I am more than willing to offer you my transportation service for all of you, free of charge, and I'm willing to make that deal with you, and this can be our IOU, my friend. Looking at Seer.
Who do you need to deliver it to?
The elders of the Mike and the Empire. I'm sure my friend here. Kind of look at Mushi. Can help point you folks in the right direction.
Sure, yeah, I'd be happy to help you with that. I don't see
Only
any-
I had to deliver a piece of paper. Why not?
Well, it's not a piece of paper. It's a pouch, my friend. And he'll kind of he'll kind of look through his coat, and he'll pull out a small pouch. The pouch fits within. It's about the size of an average person's hand. So it's a small pouch.
What's in the pouch, if I may ask?
Unfortunately, I cannot answer that, and I would highly recommend and insist that you do not open it.
Insight check.
Fine with me.
What are you inciting him? What are you trying to check?
Mostly just want to kind of get a sense of like if we'll be in trouble if we deliver this for him, like if we're getting ourselves into any kind of real danger.
You
Can I
don't
help with that?
You can just make an insight check.
Okay. Stare.
You don't sense any hostility. You haven't sensed any hostility from him for the start, and it doesn't seem like there's any hostility there. He seems. It doesn't seem like he's giving you something that is. He's not giving you something that it seems would be problematic if you delivered it. But it seems like it is definitely something in the ballpark of like hazardous or dangerous or just frightening in general, as he seems kind of hesitant to talk about it.
So it's like something he doesn't want to do, but we can give it off to somebody.
He doesn't. So your understanding is that he's explaining that his job is to deliver this on behalf of the Lepidon Empire, but he's been avoiding it because he's afraid of the ghouls there that lurk in the area.
I'm gonna head up closer and stick my hand out. Just give me the package.
Of course, my friend. And I'll hand you the pouch. And just remember, please, when you deliver it, say it's on behalf of the Lepidon Empire. I don't want them to have any. What is the word they say? The mistake. I don't want them to have any mistakes. I think that's how you say it.
Perfectly fine with me.
Mm-hmm. And
So yeah, you count on us.
Sorry, what was that, my friend?
You can count on us. We'll do it.
Very, very good. It's very pleasant to hear, my friends. And
Mushi's gonna
though
object to this.
and though I don't
Actually.
doubt your will, my friends, particularly for you, I hate to tell you, I hate to say this, I really do. But if I don't do it, you know, the Lepidons are not gonna look at me very nicely. But in the off chance, hopefully not, and you know, probably won't come up, of course. But in the off chance that, hypothetically speaking, you seem to be in a predicament where you can't deliver it. You know, for example, ghouls or some other lesser creature attacks you on your way there, which is unlikely. But you know, in the off chance, if you're about to die, maybe you risk your life for it. You know, I don't expect it from all of you, but you know, as an IOU, this is the least you could do. I think. You know, I hate, you know, not to.
The IOU doesn't stand until I get the bag.
Oh, of course, my friend. Of course, of course. And we'll kind of give you the bag as well.
Can I ask a clarifying question?
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, so risk our lives to protect this pouch. Is it that, like, something bad will happen to us if it gets opened, or something bad will happen to, like, the world around us, or is it, like, someone else is going to be, like, hurt by that specifically?
Let's... It's not necessarily that you would be in danger. It would just be very bad if it was in the hands of someone that's not supposed to be.
Okay.
So, we're fine. I'm fine. You're all fine. The elders of the Myconian Empire, they're fine. But if it coincidentally, you know, gets in the hands of the wrong person, wrong people, wrong things, it may be a bit problematic.
If, hypothetically, something were to happen and we were to lose it, what should we do?
Don't?
Yeah, but what if?
He kind of just looks long and hard at you, Broc. I don't know. Just don't.
You know, you want us to risk our lives for this, but you only giving Seer a reward. We're not getting anything for this.
Oh, my friends, I don't want to have a misunderstanding. I am not asking for you all to put your lives on the line. I am asking my friend here to at least put her life on the line, considering I'm giving her such an expensive item as a means of trade. For you all, I am simply asking that you escort her in exchange for my transportation, sir. I do not expect you to risk your lives, though if you wish to, you may, but that, you know, I do not expect that of you, my friends, of course. That is not a fair trade, as they say.
Okay. I think that's doable.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know what's in the satchel. We don't know who the wrong people are that we need to keep away from this, getting this satchel or whatever's in it. We're not allowed to look in it. And we just have to protect Seer, who's going to carry this satchel. Is that right?
More or less? Yes?
So Seer's a drug smuggler and we're just the hired help. Got it.
I've been called a lot worse.
If drug is your way of putting it, then yes, maybe treat it as a drug. I suppose. It's not, but if that makes it easier to comprehend, then sure.
You said your second business was in the medicinal sort of things or whatever, so I don't know, just put one together.
Oh, I don't... I mean, if that makes it easier, then sure. Mushi, you said you weren't... Are you AFK?
Yeah, I'm getting the sense some of us don't really want to do this. So maybe we need to talk a little bit first.
Well, of course,
Does
besides, I just... No, I figured... Oh, sorry. Gotta take a step back.
Do we want to like make an Arcana check against it to see if it's some? I don't know. Is there anything we can do to see if we can kind of guess what's in the bag?
Can I smell her?
So you're holding it, right?
Yes, I am.
So... Okay, so the bag, first of all, there's nothing really particular... The pouch, let me correct myself. There's nothing particularly special about the pouch. So an Arcana check wouldn't really do anything. It doesn't seem magical. It just seems like your average pouch made out of just raw materials. Like it looks like it's made out of the bark, quote unquote bark, of a giant mushroom. So it's not special. It's like brownish, whitish. And so you're holding it in your hand. It doesn't feel heavy. It literally the weight is equivalent to a small rock is in there.
Okay.
And it's solid in one thing you can feel.
Okay.
So there's like
also a
a
question.
rock-like thing in there, and just one of it. It's not like a bunch.
Where's my gold again? I'm trying to give him the money that I owe.
Currency. It's the yellow button in equipment.
Oh, I'm blind. Okay.
Does the bag smell like anything?
Make a perception check. Oh,
Okay.
I wish he's AFK for a bit.
With advantage.
All right. It doesn't.
14.
Sorry, I'm thinking for a moment. It doesn't smell like anything odd besides having like a mushroomy smell, but that's probably because of the pouch itself. You don't really pick up anything other than that. Yeah.
Okay, this seems alright. I don't smell anything bad from it. I think we're fine. We're good, guys.
How is your how does your transportation service work? How are we gonna get there faster?
Oh, do you want to transport now?
I just would like to know how you're doing it.
Oh, it's perfectly safe. I assure you. It's very simple. I do a thing, and then you walk, and then you end up in the spot that I want you to be at, which is near the mic and the Empire, of course.
Okay, so it's magic then. Okay.
Yes.
Just wondered if you had horses or something of the
Oh,
sort. Wanted to
No,
clarify.
no, I don't. No, the distance we're traveling. Oh, my friends, no, the distance we're traveling is. No, horses would. Horses would be a joke. No. No, I assure you, my friends, this deal. Perhaps I didn't make myself too transparent. We're traveling days essentially, worths of distance.
Okay.
Well, assuming you folks walk at a regular pace. I don't know with how fast some of you are, but.
Look at me. I'm fast as fuck. And I start running in circles.
Some of you don't seem particularly fast, but you know. Regardless, you will be saving time, of course. Of course, and I do wish. Perhaps this would be a better. Perhaps this would be more convincing to you as well. I regularly, I charge about depending on the gold. I charge the amount of gold per distance, and for such a trip, I am offering you folks for free. It goes for about 700 to 750 gold pieces.
Okay. And we have to be wary of ghouls when we get there, you mentioned?
Yes, the area is unfortunately quite full of them,
Do
unfortunately.
you have any tips for fighting ghouls?
Yes, don't.
Do you have any tips for avoiding ghouls?
Hide. Kind of
Are they
shrugs.
like... is it... do you have any information about their characteristics? For example, if they rely on their sight or their hearing or their sense of smell, for example.
He doesn't really have eyebrows, but he's raising an eyebrow at you. He's raising an eye at you.
Listen, man, you told us to risk our lives to defend this bag.
No, of
I want to
course.
be prepared.
No, of course, my friend. I just. I just figured you folks knew it because it's a ghoul. But yeah, ghoul, you know, a regular ghoul. It looks gross. It looks like an undead person. It's doesn't speak. It's pretty dumb. It hunts in packs. It can see in the dark, of course. You know, all of us can, or most of us can.
I can't.
Ooh.
Neither.
Good job
It's very dark
surviving so
here.
long, my friend. It must be all that strength of yours.
Oh yeah, I'm strong. Urgh.
You're charging us 750 gold pieces for this traveling. Yeah, you're putting us in the middle of
Oh no,
combat.
my friend, I'm not. No, I'm offering it for free in exchange for ensuring that this package gets delivered safely.
I like that. I like that.
Yes, no, my friend. Our, you know, we align. Our goals align. So I figured, you know, you do me this simple extra service. You go out of your way to do this little something, and I save you a few hundred gold pieces each.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
Should we take a rest before we go?
Doesn't seem like a bad idea.
You guys need a rest?
I
Good.
don't, but I was wondering, the spell, people with the spells, do they need a rest?
Out of character, I don't remember if we did anything that we might need a rest for.
Uh,
Yeah,
I
out of
think you
character, we
guys-
fought a basilisk.
You guys
so I
fought a
was just wondering.
basilisk, and I think you guys took a short rest after that.
Okay. All right.
That's why all of you are at full HP right now.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm feeling fine. Like, what's? Okay, we can rest a little bit.
Mhm.
Then we go in the morning, or whenever the sickle stops glowing, I guess.
The sickle?
I
Yeah.
point at the glowy sickle.
Yes, it glows. It must be night on the mainland, the above world.
The up top.
Odd. So, kind of claps his hands. What's the plan, my friends? Are you going to take a
Yeah.
rest, or
Yeah, we'll
going
take
to-
a rest, and then when that sickle stops glowing, you can transport us. Okay?
if it pleases you, may I take a look at the sickle, my friend?
Sure. I'll hold it up.
I'll get there. I'll take a look. As I thought. Kind of scratches his little cheek. Well, I'm willing to wait a little bit, my friends, but that's not gonna stop glowing for another like 7-8 hours.
That's a long rest.
Yeah, we should have rested. Me.
Um,
But you want to?
I have a question. For your transport service, is there a way we can just call it when we need it?
No. I am the person who does the transporting.
Haha.
Can we rest inside of the transport?
You could rest on the other side of the transport,
That doesn't seem like a
but
good
that's
idea,
not
though.
exactly a safe area. That's the
You're-
area I'm telling you is full of ghouls.
Exactly. So, okay, I'll make this easier since you're a merchant. Here's 50 gold, so wait 8 hours.
I
don't have any
raise
gold.
is not. We
I don't know, you seemed hesitant to wait. You're
yes,
a merchant, right?
yes. I'm a merchant. I'm a wandering merchant. I don't stay in one place for too long, much less more than 8 hours.
Yeah, that's
We're
why I'm
doing you
giving
a
you 50
service,
gold.
though.
I'm
According
giving
to
you
U.S.
50
service,
gold.
we have incentive to stay.
Yeah, and I'm giving you 50 gold to break your rule of staying for 8 hours.
He just takes a hard, long look at you.
It'll be fun. We can sing. I can do little braids on your. Or
You folks would make some good merchants, let me tell you. Very well.
hey,
Extend his hand to take the money.
Okay, yeah, I give it to him.
welcome to our camp, Ripple.
Yes, yes.
Make yourself at home. Take off your shoes. Put up your feet.
I don't wear shoes, my friend. I'll kind of
Uh,
pull up his I'll kind of pull it up so you can see his legs. They're long, skinny legs.
Does he have feet, or he's just like
He does.
inside
There's like 3. God, I don't know what you call it.
toes?
Yeah, he's got like 3 toes. That's not what I want to do. Hold up, hold up.
Okay.
There you go. Good. And draw it. There you go. So like that's his
Oh,
his
God.
leg, and then he's got like 2 toes in the front and 1 toe in the back,
Just chicken feet.
Yep.
and then he lowers it. All right then, and he'll snap his fingers, and the campfire back here will grow brighter.
Oh,
I suppose
fancy.
we should take a rest then.
Yep.
So we're taking a full rest, a long rest?
Yes.
Oh.
I suppose so.
Yeah, I mean, like, why not? We're gonna fight ghouls, so.
Yeah, we already took a short rest, so if we're gonna rest again, might as well be a long rest.
Exactly. Oh, do we need people to watch?
I'll take first watch for 4 hours.
I can take a watch too.
Okay, yeah, I can take it after.
Is there, what were the other things we could do when resting? There was watches, there was a cook, I believe, and there was something else. Or am I making that up?
I think you're thinking of travel rules.
Oh, okay.
So who's taking first watch? 4 hours.
That'll be Seer.
Okay. Second watch.
I can take second watch.
Yeah, I'll do that with Broc, because it has to be 2 people, right?
It's up to you guys. I will not be sleeping. I don't need to do that.
Okay, that means you're volunteered for watch.
Let's sit down and pull out a book and start reading it. Capapul is willing to do watch if my lords want me to.
Go to sleep, Capo Pool.
Oh, of course, my lord. Of course.
Ripple, before you get too far into your book, is there kind of like a sleep cycle in the Underdark? Is there kind of like a set time that everyone just ends up going to sleep, or is there always someone awake? Rest is only for the weary, and if you're not tired, you just don't sleep.
Give me a second.
I broke the DM.
No, he's making a check. Are you feeling okay, my friend? Clearly, you need some sleep, it seems. Yeah, you should go to sleep, of course. Everybody knows, you know, active during the light, inactive during the non-light.
And down here, the light is where exactly?
Yeesh. Clearly, you've taken a little too many beatings, my friend. He points at the sickle.
Oh, everyone down here goes by the moon glow?
Of course.
Didn't
Oh, wait,
realize.
so you
Confused at
guys
your questions.
stay awake during the night?
Seems both of you took a little too many beatings, it seems. Yes, we sleep. We sleep. When the crystals glow, it's daytime, and when the crystals stop glowing, it's nighttime. And then we sleep. But some people don't sleep, or they alternate because, you know, the Underdark, it's dangerous. And if you're outside of an empire, you don't sleep. Because you will die. Because it's the Underdark. Well, I mean, except for certain people who don't have empires. Sorry, my friend. Don't take it.
Ripple, one more question. It's kind of a bit more of a request. Do you want to read to us while we fall asleep? You have that book. I assume it must be good, right?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Wonderful.
All right.
Well, during that reading session, can I sleight of hand to try to take a peek at what's inside that pouch?
Oh no.
Sure.
PK.
You open up the bag, and it is just blackness. It's dark. There's nothing. It's pitch black.
It's pitch. What? Like the pouch that he gave me to hand off?
Like you open it and then looking in.
Oh.
So you open up.
Okay.
So you open up the bag.
Yeah.
You look inside, and you don't see a bottom. It's just pitch black.
And this thing weighed a stone in my pocket, in my hand.
Oh, are you talking about the? Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. I
yeah.
misunderstood.
The
Alright.
thing I had to give to the elders.
Right. Okay, so there's the bag and the pouch. Sorry, I mixed
Yeah.
them up. Okay. The bag slash
the one that we're
satchel.
not supposed to
Yeah,
open.
sorry, my bad. That was a misunderstanding.
I'm like, it's black. I'm like, no, that's the other one.
Whoopsies.
I also had a quick question out of character. If the sickle's glowing, does that mean like it's our second night now, or are we still on the first night?
So from your guys' understanding, considering that Dismay has had this sickle since you guys arrived, it's your understanding that this thing glows during the... Okay, hold up. Sorry, repeat the question before. I don't want to like mess up something.
No,
Sorry.
yeah. So the last time it glowed, I marked that down as like that's our first night, and then I remember you saying that it stopped glowing. So now, if it's glowing again, does that mean that we're on the second night now, or are we
I think
still on the
it's-
first?
I think it's all still the same night.
It's all still the
Currently.
same night. Yeah.
Okay.
So when the moment it started glowing, it's still glowing this entire time. Because it started glowing
Okay.
when you guys were getting in, when you guys were starting the basilisk fight.
Yeah, so it's like the night of Lunaris 21st, if not the wee early hours of the morning of Lunaris 22nd.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. I'm gonna say that Mushi and Honey go to sleep. So first night. Oh God, where's the unconscious? There you go. These guys are all going to sleep. He's gonna read you guys some some bedtime stories, I guess. Galga, are you listening in, or are you just gonna conk out?
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep, but my familiar is gonna be awake.
All right. You conk out. And then Broc, are you conking out for now?
Yeah.
Okay. For you two, you guys don't fall asleep as fast because you guys are listening the beginning to his bedtime stories.
Wow, so interesting.
Well, I haven't
Wait,
even
what
told
is
you what his
THC in
bedtime
the
stories
pouch?
are. Oh, right, sorry,
Oh,
sorry,
no.
my bad,
Are
my
you
bad.
going to?
Yeah.
ADHD. Sierra, sorry, what were you saying about the pouch again?
I want to sleight of hand, take a peek of it.
All right. Make. I wouldn't say it's a. Sure, make a sleight of hand. Sleight of hand or stealth, whichever one.
Ah, hell yeah. Oh my god. God.
Oh.
My familiar has higher passive.
Jesus. Why am I only rolling like 2s?
All right. For the sake of this, roll a d100 for me.
Yep, sure. That's fair.
I'll leave fate in your hands.
Oh my god.
8.
There's no way. You
Oh wait, that's 18 because it's weird. D10s are weird.
No, it's-
Okay.
Is it 18? I
Zeros
thought it was
are
8.
10s. It's weird.
Oh,
Oh
okay,
wait,
okay.
no.
Yeah, I
It's
thought
not
zeros are
eight.
zeros.
Yeah. I thought if you got 1 and a 0, it's 100. Or 2 zeros, it's 100 or something. I don't remember.
Yeah. If you get like the 3 zeros,
Oh,
it's
if you
100.
get. Oh, right. Okay, cool. So 8. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, your fortune was terrible, your roll was terrible. So, you open up this pouch, trying to be really, quick with your hands, making sure nobody saw. And as you do so, you kind of fumble the bag a little bit, and whatever was inside just drops out of the bag, drops out of the pouch
Shit.
onto the floor, and then makes a.
And I pick up as quickly as possible.
Cool. Make a stealth check.
Hell yeah, let's see. Come on.
Can my familiar aid that?
Let's go. 12.
Is
I mean, my familiar's been
Yeah.
watching the whole time.
yeah. You're proficient. So do that with advantage here.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh, wow.
God.
I double damage,
All right.
baby. 12.
You grab a hold of the rock quickly. It doesn't seem like Ripple has noticed it, as he's too engrossed in reading his book to the other two behind him. All right, Seer,
Yeah, what's up?
you pick up this rock. It looks sort of like a rock. However, it is different than a regular rock. It is sharp-ish. Some points of it are sharp. It looks more like a crystal than a rock, though it's not like a gemstone or anything. And it has like a purplish hue to it. More brighter of a hue than all the other purples, like of the dirt and the rocks and whatnot around you. It's a more shiny, bright purple hue to it. And as you do that, I need you to make me. Oh, never mind. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, shit. No, that's kind of scary. What is it? What do I have to do?
Make me an Arcana check. Sure.
Oh yeah, let's go. 4 rolls. Yeah, 11. Let's go. Whoa!
Cool. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm just making sure. Okay, cool. As you take a look at this like small purple like shard, I guess. You try to see if there's anything like magical about it, any trying to see if there's anything special about it. You don't really see anything about it. It just looks like a shiny purple rock shard. However, one thing you do notice, for one reason or another, as you're looking at this thing, you feel like uncomfortable.
More than I was before.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, I wouldn't say so much you're fearful of it, but it's like just before fear. Like, you get goosebumps.
Unsettling.
Is it the same goosebumps that I had before?
Negative.
Negative?
No, this is a whole new experience for you.
It's a whole new experience.
Yeah.
A whole new world.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up a rock roughly the same weight as the other one, as like the one I have in my hand, and then like kind of put that one in the pouch instead, and then put the crystal in the bag of holding.
God, we barely started the
Okay.
game already.
Can my familiar just go eye level and then shake its head no?
I'm gonna look at the bird. Oh, the bird's. I
I
can
have
see
a
the
question.
bird, right?
I have a question,
Mhm.
Galga. Do you...
Yeah.
So I haven't asked you all the questions yet. Have you given your familiar permission to speak, or no?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it can do whatever it wants, really.
Okay. Sarah, you see Galga's bird come down, open up its mouth and go, "Do not do that."
Listen, bird. If I'm gonna save this party, it's gonna be this way. The stone means nothing. If it turns out to be nothing, I'll switch it back, but for the time being, it can't be in that pouch.
I would advise against that.
Well, you don't control me.
Hmm. But my master can.
Yeah, so can mine.
We'll keep his eye on you.
I'm still gonna do it. Yep, still gonna swap it.
Alright. Galga's gonna wake up in the morning with the rudest awakenings. Alright, you put it in the bag of holding.
Cool. And
You see it drop in there. Vanish.
awesome. Before my my 4 hours are up, I want to try contact my patron. I forget his name already.
Yep. Alright, before you do that, so I'm assuming you're now spending a minute or two to, like, you know, think about things.
Yep.
Alright. What are you gonna do, Seer? Sorry? You're
I'm
gonna try and contact your patron?
Yep, I forget his name already. This is very sad.
Your patron,
Kythios or something? Yeah, Kythios.
Lythios.
Yeah.
Alright. Before we get to that, though, over here, storytelling club over here. As you guys are taking a snooze or trying, you know, everyone's trying to go to sleep and whatnot. Ripple is going to begin to read some pages of his good book. I need both of you to make me religion checks.
Okay.
Sweet. Favorite.
Where's religion?
Damn. Opposite ends of the spectrum.
Wow.
I mean, I am the religious person in here, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a god I like.
All right. All right. Ripple begins to read stories of a hero of sorts, a masked hero who goes around, who is known to go around, helping people. He saves a burning village from a bunch of. He saves a bunch of people from a burning village. He then goes out to vanquish the bandits that set the village on fire, and then the story continues talking about how the villagers, in their sadness and their misery from their village now being burnt down, finds all their stolen goods, as well as the goods of the bandits, kind of littered around the area, which was placed there from this warrior, this masked warrior, who, unbeknownst to the villagers, he did it overnight when they weren't looking. And as Ripple continues to talk about this figure and this person, this person of some kind, Bishop, you notice a little detail here and there, and at first you kind of go, "Oh, that's funny," and then as he continues to tell stories, you pick up more and more details. And you go, "Wait a minute, that's a coincidence." And then he keeps talking about the story, and you recognize this person he's talking about, this quote-unquote masked warrior, as not a warrior or a myth or a folklore hero, but you actually recognize this person and this story very clearly as the Argonaut from the Blue Pantheon, who is a god. Who is the god of kindness, whose symbol of worship is a golden mask, which coincidentally this warrior seems to don on his face at all times. So you kind of figure out Ripple's not telling you a bedtime story, he's reading religious scriptures of the Argonaut to you guys as you sleep.
Huh. Okay. Do I know the relationship of the Argonaut with Seraphim?
You do. I actually was gonna have the DC lower for you because they're connected, so you're very likely to know who the Argonaut is. The Argonaut is connected to Seraphim. Seraphim is not very friendly with many other deities. He's more reserved. He's very picky with who he calls a friend. The Argonaut is one of the few other deities who Seraphim considers a friend. Their morals align quite heavily in terms of doing justice, helping people out, helping out the weak, whatnot. But you also the main differences between Seraphim and the Argonaut is Seraphim believes in honor, justice, whereas Seraphim will look at a cultist, like a known murderer, or something crazy like that, and be like, you need to be put down or put behind bars. Whereas the Argonaut is very much like, no, you haven't done me dirty, so I'm gonna help you out because I don't really care. Literal just kindness. Also, funny enough, Argonaut is also the god of travel, which is a bit fitting considering Ripple here is a wandering merchant.
Isn't the Argonaut also Santa?
Yes. In this world, yes, Argonaut is essentially Agathok's Santa Claus.
Here comes Santa
Amazing.
Claus. Here comes Santa Claus.
He's just telling us Christmas stories.
Santa saved this village.
Oh boy.
He knows when the children are sleeping. He knows when you're...
So that's what's happening here. All right.
Yeah, before I go to sleep, I'll just go like, "Oh, that's funny. We have the same god where I come from," and then I go to sleep.
God?
Completely not like connecting the two dots.
All right.
It's like what a weird coincidence. Also, welcome back.
Oh,
Hello.
welcome back. Oh, welcome back.
Yeah.
All right. You two go to sleep then. Having heard some nice stories about this friendly fella. Meanwhile, during watch, Seer, you're gonna contact as you begin to contact your thing. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's great. I love that. Constitution?
Constitution saving throw. Yeah.
Oh, 15. Let's go, baby.
All right. To note, this is a check to determine your concentration.
Okay. All right.
More on that in a bit. But as you, what do you say to contact your patron? What's going on?
What do I say?
Yeah.
Because he laying the load on me, right? Like he's no longer. I don't feel his presence as strong after the whole
Exorcism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, we had a deal. Where are you?
There is still no response.
Laying the load on me, yet you still cower.
And I'm such a good exorcist.
Make me an insight check now, Seer.
Oh my god, you cannot roll.
All right.
I'm telling you, all these skills checks are rigged. They're rigged.
All right.
Every skill check.
You don't know why he's not responding, but whatever the hell happened at that exorcism, really seems to have gone to him because he's still not here. He still feels somewhat distant from you. You don't know exactly why though, and he doesn't seem to be answering you at all. And as you are doing all this, this is where the Constitution saving throw came in. You begin to feel some vibrations, but you're able to kind of piece it together, even while concentrating on trying to communicate with your patron. You do notice these slight vibrations enough to realize this is not supposed to happen. And as you look over, the bag. You know the bag you just got?
Yeah, the bag we're
that
holding,
thing
yeah.
is vibrating.
Oh shit.
Fuck. Okay.
That's fine, right?
I guess I have no other choice. I take it out of the bag and put it back in its pouch. Hopefully that'll to see if it stops the vibration.
Take it out of the bag.
Yeah, take it out of the bag of holding and put it in the pouch. Back in the
Alright.
pouch.
You shove your hand in there. You think about the thing. You grab it out. You reach for it. You feel it. You pull it out. And you put it back in the pouch. As you do,
Just don't-
when you let go of it and put it in the pouch, one of the edges cuts you before leaving your hand. Take 1 piercing damage.
Yeah. Does it stop vibrating?
Yep. The bag. The moment you pull out of the bag, it stops vibrating.
Trouble now. Hear that, bird? You're right.
I told you.
Yeah.
You don't even see it, the bird, by the way. You just kind of.
Yeah. Just hear the voice. Yeah.
Is there anything else you wanted to do, Seer?
How much minutes do I have left, or hours?
You can still do some stuff.
Cool. With the moss, I'm gonna take out my alchemist supplies and just start grinding them out into like paste.
All right.
That's all I'm gonna do.
All right. You have paste now.
Cool. Moss paste.
Is that it for you?
That is it for me.
All right. Then your watch comes to an end. And then you go to sleep. And then who was the next watch? It was Broc and someone else?
And Galga.
Yeah, me.
All right. You two go and watch. Galga, as you awake, like almost like a child going to their parents. Genradder, I don't know how to pronounce the name. I'm sorry.
Gagnon Roar? I don't know, it's Norse, so you just
You
go
don't
for
know?
it,
You're the one who came up with the name. What do you mean?
I don't even.
It's Norse, go for it. You decide what it is, and then I'll just agree.
Gagan, that's his nickname now. Gagan comes over and he goes,
Gagging these nuts.
"My master, I tried to warn that fool over there, but he didn't listen to me. He got he opened up the pouch and there was a stone in there, and then he grabbed the stone and then he was gonna put it in the bag, and I told him I knew what you wanted me to do, my master, and I told him don't do it, and then he didn't listen to me, and the fool put it in the bag, and then he looked at me and he said, I'm gonna do what's best for the group, and I, quite frankly, like you, my master, you know, for lack of better words, that's bullshit. But he did it anyways. She did it anyways. And then the bag started vibrating, and she started panicking. And then she opened up the bag and she pulled it out, and the bag stopped vibrating. And then she looked at me. She kind of looked around for me, and she was like, "Oh, I should have listened to you." And then I told her, master. I told her. I said, "No shit," you know. And then she put it back in the pouch.
Okay.
No, I can still
I
hear
don't think
you,
we can
right?
trust her. It's making telepath. He's like whispering it in his ear. He's like whispering in his ear.
You hear me just going, yeah, okay. And then I just look at you, at Seer, and just sigh and be like, and then just shrug my shoulders and be like, and then just, yeah, and then look away. Yeah.
All right. Is there anything you're doing before you go to sleep, Seer?
I'm just meditating now. Technically, I don't need it.
Okay. Broc and Galga, is there anything you want to do during your watch?
I'd like to take a cursory glance, see if I can see any new plants, if anything interesting.
All right.
Would it be possible for me to not leave, like go too far, but also find something like edible?
Sure. Make me a nature check, Galga. Broc, no need.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Wasn't expecting that high of a roll. Give me a second. Okay, as you two begin to wander around looking for plants, you're looking for something edible, Galga?
Yeah.
All right. We'll start with you then, Galga. As you look around for anything edible, really, on rocks, on just mushrooms kind of laying around, anything that looks edible, You do happen to find some lichen, kind of crusted over a large rock around the area, and you manage to scrape some of that off. You have 1 pound of food.
Okay, I eat it immediately because all I ate was a little bit of basilisk since we got here.
Okay. Cool. As for you, Broc, you're looking around. In particular, you're still keeping your eyes open for anything rare, in particular, anything kind of out of the ordinary, anything that kind of sticks out that could be easily forgotten, mistaken. And you do catch something in the corner of your eye, which does look a bit odd. You see, on the side of a larger mushroom in the area, kind of growing from the stem of it, you see a large, like pinkish humanoid tongue. That's it. That's the description. It looks like literally just like a large pink, like human tongue, growing out of the stem of a large mushroom. It fits like your palm. Broc?
Right, yeah, no, can I... Sorry, so it's just like a mushroom with a tongue?
So, see like these big mushrooms over here?
Mm-hmm.
So it's got like a stalk. I said stem, I meant stalk. I remember the name now. Like the stalk. There's just on the side of the stalk, there's just a big pink tongue growing out of it.
Okay.
Which you haven't seen before.
Can I touch it?
Yep. You poke it. It doesn't.
Does it react?
Don't. You poke it. It moves slightly. It feels like a plant, at least. It doesn't feel wet, which is good, I guess. So it doesn't feel like a tongue, but it sure looks like one.
I'm struck with an idea. Can I attempt to make conversation with this mushroom? I'm gonna start talking to the mushroom. I'm gonna go, hello, is this your tongue? If it is, I'd love to know more about that.
There is no response.
Did you just talk to a mushroom?
Listen, it has a tongue. I think that's a logical, does it look like it has any kind of other openings for like a mouth of any kind, or is it just the tongue?
Nope. It's just a tongue growing off the side of the stalk.
Can I try and pull it?
Sure. Pull it, and it begins to kind of rip off the side of the stalk.
Oh, that's bad. Galga, what do you think? What do you make of this?
Yeah, this place is weird, and the mushrooms are weird, and then I eat a mushroom. I'm just eating mushrooms this entire time.
All right. Do you think it's so it doesn't seem like the mushroom's sentient at all.
No.
Okay, I guess I'd like to fully pull the tongue off.
Alright. You pull it off.
What is it? Does it...
+1 tongue shroom.
Oh shit, it's a magic item.
Shroom, question mark. I don't know.
Oh, on the I guess wound, for lack of a better word. The spot where the tongue used to be on the mushroom, does that just like look like a solid filled in piece of mushroom?
Yeah,
Okay, can I go show this to Ripple?
sure. Yeah, you can go do that. Go ahead.
Okay.
He's there. Yep.
Hi, Ripple. Can I ask you a question?
Of course, my friend. What is it?
What is this? And I'll show him.
Oh, very rare. You found one of those. I didn't even know they grow around these parts. I'll have to keep my my eyes open. Yes, that's well, that's what we like to call a tongue of madness. Mm-hmm. Yes. I would not. I would not suggest eating it. It's
Who would eat mushrooms then? Continue eating mushrooms.
well. I mean, unless you want to eat it and then say everything and anything that's on your mind. But yeah, it doesn't. It's not particularly edible. But
Sorry, eating the mushroom. If you
it-
eat the mushroom, you say everything that's on your mind.
Yes, and anything, everything. Yes. The
For, like,
drow are
ever?
the drow actually are very smart. They actually use those for interrogation and/or torture.
Oh,
But mainly
Yeah, it's like-
interrogation. The torture kind of comes after it, but you know, sometimes saying everything that's on your mind can drive a creature insane. Yeah. Hence the name.
hence the name. Yeah.
Mm.
Do you have any other information about this?
It's not edible. It grows in areas of strong mercata. It looks like a tongue. It's
Is the plant that it grows on anything special, or can it grow more
no,
than one?
it
or-
doesn't really matter. No, these types of plants they grow in areas that are dense in mercata. No. You look a bit
Chris.
lost.
Could you just repeat that last part? I didn't hear you properly.
Yes, it doesn't it grows anywhere. It attaches itself to any other mushroom, typically larger mushrooms. But other than that, it just grows in areas of strong mercata.
Could you define that last word for me, please?
Mercata? You don't?
Yes, Ripple. Please speak to me like I'm 5.
Of course. Forgot. Yes, mercata is how you say? I don't know the word in common. It's a thing in the air around us. It's invisible to the eye. It's all over the place. And it can interfere with the casting of teleportation and divination spells. Drow have a natural affinity to it. I don't know why. That's a drow secret. I've tried. Yeah, it's a thing, and also it's not good to be around for too long, unless you're a drow. They, natural affinity. I don't know why.
Okay. Will it interfere with the teleportation that we're going to be doing later?
Well, this area isn't particularly strong with Mercata, hence why I didn't expect, Tongue of Madnesses to grow. But if you picked it up from an area, we'll just not go in that area. It should be fine.
Will that mushroom, you think, grow any more of these? Or is that like it?
Very unlikely. Again, this area isn't heavy in Mercata.
So, like, a mushroom that grows a Tongue of Madness will only grow one?
Typically, unless it's one of the very few places very dense with Mercata, which at that point it doesn't matter, because if you're in an area that dense, you're probably already dead, unless you're a drow.
Got
or already dead, like a ghoul. You know, then it doesn't matter
got
either.
it. All right. Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
I'll go back to Galga, and I'll say, "Don't eat this," and I'll put it away in my bag.
Goes thinking like, yeah. So he told me basically, just don't eat it. That's it.
Yeah, don't eat it. It's bad.
Yeah, I was gonna eat the tongue growing out of the mushroom.
Wonder what tongue tastes like.
Yeah.
Right. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do during your watch?
No.
Not really.
All right. In that case, your watch ends, and without any interruptions. Thankfully. That's my dog.
Puppy.
All right. And as the rest of the hours pass, you guys eventually begin to wake up and complete a long rest. Nobody move your tokens, please. Makes my life
Okay.
easier.
Cool.
Alright. You guys awake, feeling well rested.
I'm gonna charge up. What's in that pouch?
It's a thing.
Yeah. What does it do?
I can sense your hostility, my friend. Why the sudden hostility? Did I do something to offend you?
No. What is it though? If you want me to deliver this, you gotta tell me everything. Now.
To be quite honest with you, my friend, I don't really know all the details. I just know I don't. It gives me goosebumps, and it was given to me by my elders, delivered to my elders.
Your elders give it to you. Give it to the Myconoid's elders.
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear that. It seems you kind of left my eardrum and then came back a few times. Could you repeat that?
So you're telling me your elders gave it to you to give it to the Myconoid elders?
Correct, yes. I am a
And
wandering
they told you
merchant, so it makes sense.
they told you nothing about it.
They told me the importance of it.
What's the importance of it?
I told you the importance of it. You know, it's not inherently dangerous, but it can be if given in if the wrong people have it.
Okay. I'm gonna roll an insight check, see if he's telling the whole truth.
Go for it. He seems like he's
Wow.
telling the truth, and he also is visibly confused by the sudden hostility. Mushi, he is for sure telling the truth, and he is a little bit confused and scared as to why Seer just approached them with all this hostility. He seems on edge now, cautious almost.
This thing started. Okay. You know, I know why I'm hostile. Because things started vibrating. And it wasn't a weird.
Did you? Oh, my friends. Oh, my apologies. I didn't expect you to. No, don't put it in the bag. Don't put the pouch in the bag. Don't do that. It's not a good idea. I tried that. Didn't go well. My apologies, my friend. I completely overlooked that. I didn't. Oh, he'll kind of bow his head. My apologies.
And that's something you just forget to mention. Why does it vibrate? Or do you not know?
I don't know. I just, I had a bag. It can, as you can tell, it can hold many things. I put it in there, and it started vibrating. And quite honestly, it gave me the heebie-jeebies. Didn't like it. And so I even in my coat, I don't put it in in the pocket. I just kind of have it hanging there because if I put it in my pocket, it also begins to vibrate. It's not. Ugh. It's not good.
Okay, okay.
I
Well,
don't think it's good.
if
I mean, it vibrates.
So
It's weird.
you're also saying that the elders between you guys, like both your whatever groups, party
Empires.
cities, empires, thank you, are all buddy with each other.
Well, the Lepidons and the Myconids, yes, the Myconids are quite a peaceful folk, if not agitated, of course. Then they'll rip you to shreds. But no, the Lepidons and the Myconids are we have an alliance, and for the Lepidons in particularly, it's half of our alliances. Or correction, 1/3 of our alliances. I forgot the Quaggots. I don't really talk to those guys very often.
Another question: Do the Myconoids know that you're delivering the stone to them?
No, that's the. I'm the messenger. So I'm the person who tells them I'm bringing the thing.
Okay. Well, that's all I really want.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll ungrab his collar and let him go.
Right. Well,
Oh, wow.
if everyone is ready to go, let me know if you folks are ready to go. I sensed that you weren't too thrilled on the idea. You two are you two doing okay? He kind of looks at Kapool and then he looks at Mushi. I go where my gods go.
Are we still heading to where the ghouls are going to be?
I believe so. Yes.
Is there no other way?
That's no. It's the Myconid Empire. It's like, you know, the area between the Myconid Empire and all the other empires. It's littered with ghouls. Don't you know that?
Yeah, yes, I did know that. But is your spot you're taking us to relatively safe?
Not entirely though.
So are you going to stay with us till we get to the Myconid Empire?
No. I can come with you on the other side, but then I'm leaving right back. If it makes my friends, believe that I'm not sending you to your deaths, I can come with you on the other end.
No. It's not that. It's if you're the messenger, what are my elders going to say when I just come with something?
Well, we're friends, we're allies, you know. You can trust me, I can trust you. You know.
That is true.
We're both people, you know. We're the Lepidons and the Myconids. We're both very loyal people. It's one of the things that connects us. So, you know, I know you won't, go against your people, and I obviously want to go against my people. So there shouldn't be any problems.
No. We have open trade. Of course not.
Of course, yes. Should be fine.
Of course.
I'm sure. To be quite completely honest with you, I'm relying on you to kind of, tell your people that these folk are fine, because I'm a wandering merchant and I haven't really seen many of these people.
Yeah, they're from the upstairs. She's gonna point out.
They're from the upstairs.
I think so.
Are you speaking Undercommon, by the way?
Yep.
Okay.
That's why
They're from the upstairs.
They don't smell like they're from down here, do they?
kind of look at
Don't
them.
Don't smell Kapapult. He doesn't count.
You'll see a very clear sign of just surprise and realization. Wait, you mean they're from up?
Up.
They're not from the Underdark? They're not from here?
No.
Oh.
So we deliver your package and you keep this a secret?
Of course. That also explains why they are asking me such dumb questions.
Yes, because they don't know anything.
Oh.
And he called
He'll
us
speak-
dumb
he'll
and
s-
he couldn't tell.
He'll start speaking in common now, and he'll go, "Oh, my friends, I'm sorry. It seems there's been a misunderstanding. I apologize for saying you were hit a few times in the head. I understand now. Your friend over here has explained it to me. Deep apologies. I was wrong of me to assume that. You must understand. It's not every day that." Yes.
It's quite all right. We've been getting. I've been tossed around a little bit, you know, ins and outs of battles. So, you know, probably right.
Yeah, I got hit in the head a few times.
Yeah, who hasn't?
Pretty good then. Is there anything else anybody wants to talk to me about before I open the way?
What about the drows? Are they buddy with the myconoids?
Yes.
No.
Oh. Apologies. I thought you were going to say lepidons. Not entirely, no.
Ah.
Yes.
They're
Well, you
not
see, when you
buddy-buddy
have
with most people.
well, you see, when you have a relatively peace-preferring society like the Myconids, and then you have a conquest enjoying Drow's society, they don't mesh very well together.
And you thought giving me the crystal would be a good idea?
Well, I don't judge. I don't think every drow is bad. I don't think they're bad at all. In fact, I got my favorite book from them. I'll kind of hold out the book. Yes, they're quite nice. They're just, you know, if they think a person is inferior but has purpose, they take advantage. Like my friend over here. Lots of his kind are taken advantage of. We Lepidons would have also been taken advantage of, but we kicked their asses. So then they wanted to be our friends, and we said, okay.
Oh, good for you. Good for you. Guys. Good for you.
Of course.
Show those guys who's boss.
Listen, the drows, you know, some people don't like them, but they're a very honest folk, you know? You show them you're strong and confident, and they go, okay, we're equals now. Very simple. I enjoy them.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear. That means I won't be killed on sight.
Wait, are you a drow?
I could be anything you want me to be.
That's supposed to be Seer flirting with Bishop?
Can you be a dog?
Not for you. No.
You just said you.
Yeah, but you know, we're cutting it like, you know, not a dog. No.
Like,
God.
Right.
Okay.
If that's everything, then let us go.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Before we go, I'm gonna like take out the bag of holding, and I'm like, "Oh, this guy is a present for you guys, the party. Who wants it?
Oh, can I take it? I'll put so many plants in there.
Cool. I asked one favor though.
Okay.
Give me the most poisonous plants you can find.
You got it.
I'll give her the give broccoli the bag of holding.
Wait, Bishop, can you see in the dark?
Nope.
Honey's going to nudge you and just kind of push you along in the direction.
Someone has a light.
Yeah, I have light.
Oh, okay. Honey's still gonna push you.
Oh, okay.
Nudge. Nudge,
Give me a
nudge.
second. That's how it is. I don't know what the keybind was. Alright. Is everyone following along?
Yeah.
See some people lingering in the back, that's why I asked.
Oh, I
All
forgot
right,
to
my
ask about
friends.
this. Sorry, could you spell out Mercata for me, please?
Yeah, sorry, just give me a second. I don't know what I... Oh, he's down there. I was like, where did he go?
Thank you.
Right. Gather around, my friends. I'm afraid this takes quite a toll on me, so I can't keep it up for too long. Come along. Circle around.
Oh. Ripple. Ripple, you are a good neighbor. We will not forget this favor. Even though we're going to a bad place. But good neighbor.
Like a good neighbor, stay farmers there.
Hey, wait. Thank you, my friend. You too are a good neighbor. Mm-hmm. You will...
I will let my elders know about your elders and you.
Much appreciated. I'll come over here. Alright. I'm going to, well, now since we're doing it, I can explain the process. So, I'm going to split this mushroom open, and when I do, you're going to see something like on the other side. You just need to walk in the mushroom, and you'll end up on the other side.
This is a dream for me.
But please do so quickly. I can only keep this open for about 4 seconds or so. So, quickly. All right, everyone ready?
Yep.
Very good.
Ready, Dismay?
And he'll start casting some magic. And you'll see the stalk of the mushroom split open. And within it is kind of like a yellowish, like almost as if you're looking through a yellow tinted glass. And then you can see some scenery and caves in the, like, on the other side of the glass. Go now, my friends, quickly!
Damn, Dismay bolted.
Right. I'm grabbing a hold of all of you now.
As we go in, I was just gonna say, like, I'm starting to feel a little left out with everyone speaking different languages. This is making me a little uncomfortable.
Alright.
You know,
As you step...
what other languages, Bishop?
I know other languages, but not the ones you guys are talking.
Which ones do you know?
Celestial and Sylvan.
Oh, cool.
Doesn't
I don't
seem
know
very
either of
useful
those.
down here.
Guess not.
Alright. As you guys step through the yellow glass-like thing, which is very soft, really. You just kind of slip through it. Doesn't really feel like anything. And you end up on the other side. You kind of stepped out of another larger mushroom. But the environment around you, the scenery is completely different. You're in an entirely different area. And as you guys, as some of you, if not all of you, look back to look at the inside of the mushroom, you see Ripple kind of point in a direction, and I'll go, "You'll go that way. That's the way to the Mike and the Empire. Good luck, my friends. And don't forget our agreement." As the mushroom begins to kind of close and kind of stitch itself back together in its original state. And just like that, you have been transported. The exact distance away, however, you are uncertain. You have been given a direction to travel, though.
Okay.
Hey, Bushi, do you know where we are?
You talking, Mushi? Oh, you're muted.
Oh. She's gonna act like she doesn't know what Seer said. Aside from the fact that Seer said her name. She's looking around. Does she has a grasp on where they are? Or does Honey have a grasp? Both of them?
Make a survival check.
Ooh, nice.
Right. Taking a look around the surroundings, it's a bit difficult to know exactly where you are, but you are in a somewhat familiar area. You do recognize the specific arrangement of mushrooms in a particular area with the rocks and whatnot. This area is somewhat familiar to you, so you are in the right area. You haven't deviated from the path, but you are closer to the Myconian Empire. You don't know exactly too well, but you do recognize the surroundings somewhat, so you are in the right place, more or less.
So she's gonna look over at Capulpool, or actually, maybe not. She's gonna actually turn away now. And go over to Broc, and we are close to my home. I recognize that mushroom, and she's just gonna point at something, some mushroom. Are there mushrooms?
Yeah.
Alright.
There are mushrooms all over the place, big and small, but
So
mostly
just-
cave walls and
Oh,
rocks.
sorry, 1 second.
Stuff like that. Capulpool, offend the lords.
No, I'm just making sure that they're not left out. You
Boss.
simply know your way. You already live here, so
Oh, my lords.
I understand that you would not need to know because you already know.
Oh, of course. Of course.
You intelligent
lords.
being. She's hyping him up now.
You humbled me, my lords.
Beautiful.
You are too kind.
So what's the general direction that we're supposed to be heading in? Do we that couple that Ripple was showing us that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're in the general area right now, so there's
And
no
this
map.
is the
you just
area,
walk.
right? This is the area that's supposed to be like kind of dangerous still because ghouls are around, if I recall. Okay. Couple pulled to everyone that I recommend to stealth. We are in ghoul territory.
Oh,
We must move carefully.
my lords, insist that the rest of you, my lords, and myself, continue on stealthily. There are ghouls around.
Yep, stealthily, and I like go around moving, and every time I move, you hear clunk, 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 clunk.
Can I get rid of my spell,
wrong.
the light?
Yep.
Oh no! Honey rolled in that one.
Oh my god.
We're all blind now.
Me and Honey both.
I have disadvantage.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't
Plate
need to
armor,
roll
plate
my
armor.
Oh god.
Well,
Oh,
let's see.
wow.
spin.
Oh.
Great numbers, let me
stealth
tell
in this
you.
party.
Wow, we are all going to die.
We're built for
Wow.
stealth.
Except for
That's
Mushu, she rolled a 26.
I have a +4 to it, and I'm like, yeah, let's roll a 5 for it. Why not?
Great
I rolled
numbers.
the highest. It was a 16. Sheesh. Damn, we're screwed.
Right.
Fine,
Time for Mushu to run away.
we don't need stealth. We'll just kill them all.
Okay, we move carefully.
I'll keep
Bro,
it.
Honey rolled a 1.
Yep.
Bop, bop,
Pretty
bop.
rough.
The badger's just like panting.
We're just stalking the whole way. We're just like. So, what's that thing you found that looks like a tongue?
Oh, it's like a crazy mushroom, a truth mushroom. It's like a truth mushroom.
Like, you speak the truth?
Yeah, if you eat it, because it's a
That
mushroom.
sounds
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah, also pretty gross, a little gnarly, I think.
No, I've eaten worse stuff.
Like what?
Oh, you don't want to know.
I actually kind of do.
There was this creature. He was like kind of wet and gooey at the same time. Very chewy. It tastes like chicken, but
Do you eat it raw?
well, the first bite I took was raw, and then I thought maybe if I cook it, it might taste a little better. It didn't.
What was it?
I have no idea.
Which
Just a
which
break,
mushroom are you guys talking about?
I found a mushroom that looks like a tongue.
Did you document it?
Yes, I would have.
Sweet.
You know, is it weird that I kind of want to eat it?
Honestly, me too. But I think we should save it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna push
Maybe we can make like
Dismay forward.
little treats with the tongue. And we all get high at the same time.
Oh, I didn't think to ask about whether you have to eat the whole tongue or not. Because, like, maybe it'll just work with, like, a bite.
Oh, only one way if I figure it out.
You want to try a bite? I'll give Bishop the tongue and take a bite.
Okay.
I say, how about you don't eat the poisonous mushroom?
Well, it's not poison.
It's
It's
not-
just
it's not poisonous.
It's a mushroom.
Didn't the guy say it was madness?
He said it's called the tongue of madness, but it just makes you tell the truth.
It's just a nibble.
Yeah, we don't even know if
It'll
we'll
be
do it.
fine.
Yeah.
I don't see this going wrong in any way.
Me neither. I can't see any outcome from this that's not positive.
Yep. And I take a nibble off the tongue.
Gabe, does Bishop die instantly?
Let me grab my backup character real quick.
How much of it do you eat?
Just like a small nibble, just a taste.
Alright.
I don't
You
want
take a
to
small
get too
nibble.
crazy.
It tastes bland. But there is a hint. What you think is like lemon? A hint. But for the most part, it's bland. There's not really much taste to it. Nothing really happens after that.
It's kind of bland and a little dry. It looks wet, but it's really dry. I don't feel anything.
Do you feel compelled to tell as everything and anything that's on your mind?
Well, not as much as I usually do, no.
Did it feel like it licked you? It kind of looks like a tongue, right?
Yeah, that's not like a
I wouldn't know.
I guess you have to eat the whole tongue for it to work.
Yeah, maybe we'll try again later. Who knows?
for
Maybe
sure.
it takes a while to work. Let's give it some time.
Yeah, we'll monitor. We'll
Yeah.
monitor your behavior, see if you start. See if there's a placebo effect going on.
All right. As you guys continue to move forward on with your traveling, I want all of you to make me a perception check.
We're almost clicked on persuasion.
Bishop's smell it does matter, so roll with advantage.
21.
That's another 5, baby. Let's go.
Holy shit, Steve, you're cursed.
All right.
You gotta get blessed or something.
Oh, actually, I should also do. Yikes! Captain Pool's too
question.
distracted. What's up?
Am I supposed to have tremor sense because of primeval awareness?
Sorry, what was that? Supposed to have.
Am I
what?
supposed to have tremor sense as a spell because of my
No, tremor sense
feature?
is a sight.
Oh, okay. It
So
just
it's-
mentioned because, like, oh, you can expend one spell slot.
Yeah. So if you wanted to, I'd have to manually do that. I could take out a spell slot, any spell slot level you want, and then you would gain tremor sense, which is another sense. So like, you know, you have dark vision that lets you see things in the dark. Tremor sense is like vibrations, so you can see anything that is connected to something you're connected to. Out to a certain range. So like tremor sense
okay.
10 feet, for example, means that anything, like if you're touching the ground, anything
Yeah.
within 10 feet of you that's also touching the ground, you can see. Even if they're invisible, you're blinded, it doesn't matter. You can still sense them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we do that for the sake of safety then? And just use a first level spell slot?
Sure. Alright, spell slot has been used. You now have tremor sense out to 10 feet, and then you can spend a bonus action to increase it to 60 until you move.
Oh, okay. So when she's gonna stay still for a moment, kind of trying to stop the party. And so am I able to use the 60 feet one then if we're stopped? Even outside of combat?
Yeah. It's up to you. Just to let you know, if you're doing this to just see creatures, there's no point, because you can see in the dark up to 120 feet. So you can just see further than you can sense them with the tremor sense. Tremor sense in your case would be more helpful if you're trying to detect something that's like invisible or obscured by like an object or something.
Oh, okay.
Which you can still do, because there are still like
Right.
rocks and stuff. But if you're doing that, like, it's up to you.
Or things that are hiding behind stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd still want to do that, and also my rapport spores to see if there's like any other myconids around.
Sure.
I believe. Yeah.
You just release it.
I guess they have to be 30 feet in around me.
Yeah.
Oh well. We'll try.
All right. As you guys continue to make your way, Broc. Yeah, Broc and Bishop, but Bishop different slightly. As you guys are traveling. Oh wait, hold up. Never mind, Broc. Ignore that. Bishop. Damn, the two people that rolled high are like the blindest.
I got a 19.
You got a 19.
Yeah. If that matters. I don't know if the DC is 20. That would be disappointing.
That'll be just very sad.
Yeah.
Do we not have like torches on us or
No,
anything?
it's not that.
So usually try to have.
I have light, but I took it off because Mushi said stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were going on the dark, so I'm not seeing shit. I'm just holding everyone that's in front of me.
Would stand out a lot.
Doing a little tray.
What was that?
You can always count it as like somebody else who can see in the dark, kind of noticing and like, I guess mentioning it to them, and then the person who rolled the 20 like putting it together or something. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense.
As you guys are traveling, you keep your eyes peeled, your senses sharp for anything that may be a threat, anything that may be dangerous, especially a ghoul, as you've been warned so frequently. As you guys continue to make your way, I will say... You roll. Yeah, unfortunately, most of you are blind. Alright, Mushi.
Mm.
In the distance, on the edge of your vision, you can just barely see them, but you see what looks like 3 roughly humanoid figures kind of skulking around. They are
How are they?
likely ghouls,
Mm.
though they don't seem to have noticed you or your group.
Okay.
Yeah, at least.
I don't know if I'm making this up or if I'm just remembering very poorly, but did anyone grab like the ghoul skin? Is that Dismay?
I have
It
double
was
count.
not.
I have
What do
it.
you? Oh, you have it?
Yeah, I have a one body of ghouls.
Gross. Okay. Ushi's gonna stop everyone very carefully. And, at this point, she's gonna start speaking in common.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
Oh, so you can speak common.
This little mushroom. You're dead now.
you.
We're all dead if we aren't careful here now. I see something ahead. Okay. They look humanoidish. Probably ghouls.
Should we?
We probably want to avoid them.
Capital, you want to translate that? Oh, never mind. I understood it this time.
Oh yeah, you're so funny.
Is there anything we could like hide behind, or?
Yeah, you guys
do
can.
I see another path that we can take?
Yeah, I mean it's
Detour?
it's a relatively open area, with various like walls, mushrooms, whatnot. So you can hide behind something. You can try and find a way around them.
Hmm.
Is that what you guys want to do?
What do you guys want to do? There could be more, but right now I only see. Was it 3?
You saw 3, like literally on the very edge of your vision.
I could just barely see 3.
I think we should definitely go the place that has less of them.
So you were just lying this whole time.
He's just not over it.
Yeah, I'm just completely not over it.
Can you believe this, my master?
Yeah. It's
How would you feel if you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people from another plane suddenly come down and you're expected to lead them and to be safe when you don't know them?
I would expect for them to understand the same language I do.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, is everyone alive still?
Eh.
I mean,
I just want to point out that we all just met the same time as we met you, basically. So
So
Exactly.
even
We're all
more reason
strangers
to be
here.
careful.
Look, I suggest we just stealth away. We'll talk about Mushi knowing common later. Not important right now. Let's just get to the Empire.
Oh, but it is.
Yeah, I feel like it is.
Always living. And she's just gonna start marching off, trying to go. At least like 50 feet away, like meaning 50 feet away from them.
Feel free to everyone make me another stealth check, please.
Oh, God.
Can I do it with a disadvantage? Because I'm
Oh
very
shit!
Man, those are some high
my
rolls. Can't wait for somebody to roll a 1 or a 2.
Can I
Roll.
opt to do disadvantage because I'm still very shook about Mushi's revelation?
Sure.
I mean, I'm just talking to like everyone. Like, can you believe this?
There it is. There's the 1.
Steve,
Nice.
Steve, there's nothing wrong with your token, right?
I don't even know. Gabe made it. Gabe, what did you do?
Hey man, this is just listen. You've had 5 or 6 characters with very good luck. This is the 1. This is the 1. That's the opposite.
There's
There's no way that's like every time though.
Gabe put it in that I just rolled below 10. That's why.
Here, I'll roll a stealth check. Then.
I'm tired of
Bruh.
this.
What are the chances? There's no way. Okay. I really did not help my case with that roll.
Oh,
Not at all.
Wow.
Wow.
There's no way.
Wow.
Oh, 11?
What the hell?
okay, here's my first double.
You see what I mean? Like, it's been happening way too consistently that Steve just gets horrible rolls. Steve, do you have proficiency at anything?
None of
don't.
them are above a 10. Like, not a single
Yeah.
one is above a 10.
That
Are
seems
you
like
sure
something's
you're
wrong.
rolling a d20?
Yeah. You sure you're not rolling a d10?
D12.
Hey, I don't know. I didn't make this token. So I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I'm talking to Gabe.
Oh my god.
No!
No way. No
It is rolling a
I'm
d10,
so
isn't it?
sorry, Steve.
Oh my god.
way.
I'm so glad we finally pointed this out. I was like, there's no way.
What was it? D10?
No way.
It was a D10.
No, baby.
Oh.
I'm so
I
glad you're,
think
you're,
when
you're
I-
still alive.
I'm so sorry. I don't know how I did that.
Amazing.
Is that
I
the is
love
that
that.
a bard thing? Hold up.
I think
so funny.
It's a bard
That's
thing. I messed up the rolls for the jack of all trades. That's what happened.
that's amazing. I love this.
Does that
Oh,
mean I
and-
might be messed up too?
Yeah, your stuff is messed up too. I'm taking a look at all your jack of all trades stuff.
That explains it.
It's every skill that has jack of all trades got messed up. I guess I messed up the code at some point.
No wonder me and Desmay have been rolling like shit.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm so
That means
sorry.
Desmay's last campaign was just rolling with a D10 the whole time, and he was getting.
Has this been persistent?
Yeah, yes, it has. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no, it
last
wasn't. It
campaign
wasn't
was fine.
Drakmar. It wasn't Drakmar.
It wasn't.
Because I updated the jack of all trades to include like disadvantage and advantage to the rolls, but I guess somehow, somewhere along the line, I just messed it up.
I'm like, there's no way. I can't be this unlucky. There's no way all my luck has been
Oh,
gone.
no, never mind. That was going
That
fast.
was-
So I thought I saw 18. Nope, that's an
Yeah.
8.
Yeah, it's jack of all trades. Oh my god, it's not even just jack of all. Because when I do the jack of all trades button that does all the math for me and all that, it updates
It
all
puts-
your skill checks. So all of your skill checks is using a D10.
Amazing.
No way.
That's
Oh my God.
crazy.
And so that just proves that me and Daisy are the strongest characters. in-
Absolutely, because we're still alive after all.
Yeah, we're still alive. We're just being
That's
blundered by the DM.
crazy. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys.
I was
We
like,
defy the
As we
gods.
play
How
to
did I
hand
make
side
such
the
a
whole time.
giant blunder?
I was like, there's
It's
no way
amazing.
that none of my
Yeah.
skill checks have passed in double digits without it being
Yeah.
a multiplier. There's no way.
Like, it was
Yeah.
funny the first session. We're like, oh, it's just bad luck. The second session was like, oh, it's still continuing. Now we're on the 6th one. And I'm like, no way. There's no way.
At least it's ability checks. Imagine if it was literally everything.
Yeah.
Making attack rolls with a
True,
D10.
That would have been so brutal.
You know, if it was attack rolls, she would be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No question.
I'm,
Especially on that
uh,
first session.
I'm fixing your stuff now. I guess we'll take a mini break. If you guys need to use the washroom, now's the time to do it.
It would be funny.
All right,
if I
I'll
just
take you up
kept-
on that.
Oh man.
That's so good. That's crazy.
I love how it's just rolling, and you can get the average of 6, 6, 2, 6, 7, 1, 1, 1, 1, 10.
Yeah. It's very plain to see when you have like 9 rolls put together, and all of them are just below a 10.
So technically, half my rolls should have been 20s because I got 10.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You've had all this bad luck now, Steve. It's gonna come back now. You're gonna be rolling 20s. And...
No, technically my bad luck was because of you, game. You gave me the.
You're the bad luck.
I didn't have bad luck. It was produced by.
It was a handicap.
But that makes it even funnier that every time I rolled, like, hey, Gabe, is there a creature right down? I still somehow hit the DC is amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, you hit some DCs. Like,
Yeah, I hit some
You have really good modifiers, so that helps a lot.
Yeah. Luckily, even with Jack of all trades, when we're nerfed, we're somehow still a little bit bummed.
Yep. Bards are strong, man.
Alright, I'm going through
Yeah.
Dismay. Is there anyone else that's a bard here?
No, I think it's just me and
I think it was
No.
just you two. Yeah, I think Drakmar had 3 bars.
well, it's not a session without technical difficulty, so.
Of course, of course. It was running too smoothly up until then.
Yep.
We had to stop
Sorry,
because
guys.
of technical difficulties, man. Always.
Sorry, guys. It was my fault. I do apologize. I rolled too much
No,
stuff.
I apologize. I can't believe this has been a thing for fucking 6 sessions now. That's insane.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't matter too much for the combat except for the martial checks, but like, imagine fighting a boss and rolling a d10 for martial checks.
Yeah, I wonder, you know, when I tried, like, hey, we rolled martial check. Yeah, you didn't hit it. Aw, man.
I'm glad we caught it sooner, especially if we're going into combat soon, potentially.
Why? Everything DC 20, D20, D20. Natural 20.
God, what a huge blunder. I can't believe I did that.
Oh. Hey, everyone stayed alive so far, so.
It would have been really funny if Seer died.
No, it wouldn't.
It would not have been funny.
And I'm like, yeah, what's
I'm gonna use the
how did-
washroom while we're at it.
Yeah, go.
Uh,
It's even worse. Like, I can't even check the macro, so like I don't even know what the macro.
yeah.
I just know I get a +3 or like I get a +4, and then when you hover over it, just says the roll. Oh, let's go 19 right there. Wow. Like it's fit.
He's back.
Look, another 19. Whoa! Wait,
So now that Seer's become such a pro, all of a sudden no one can pay attention to Mushino in combat.
No, Galga's not
let's go,
dropping.
Dismay.
I love how like shook he
Let's
is
go.
about it. He's like distressed. He's like, I can't. What's going on?
Dude, you've been lying this whole time? It's shocked to his
We've
core.
been together for 24 hours.
Yeah.
And you could talk this whole time?
We had to get another person to translate for you.
We had to go through a middleman.
And Kappa pulled.
Yeah. Look, the majority of the reason why you agreed Kelbull is here is so to translate.
He has no purpose anymore. We can kill him. No, I'm kidding.
So has this been going on for, I guess, what, 4 sessions now then?
I remember.
6.
6.
6?
There's 6
Uh,
section, yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Look, Gabe. When we have D20 rolls, we actually roll pretty high. 19s.
He's PRP right now.
I think to compensate, we should have advantage for the next 6 games.
Oh,
I'm down. I want to.
Oh man.
We get 6 rerolls on any dice we choose.
tell you what, I'll
Yeah.
give you an inspiration point each.
What a
I think
generous
we're
guy.
maxed out now, right?
I think Seer is now. 'Cause I think
Damn.
Em gave her.
Yeah.
How do you check inspiration again? Where is it?
Influence.
Influence.
You gotta be an influencer.
You guys have been stacking them up.
Oh, true.
Oh,
I
here.
think most, if not all of you, have like 2 to 4 now.
Oh yeah, I got 3. Nice.
Oh.
Okay, so we're back at it.
So can
Alright.
Dismay and Seer re-roll their stealth checks?
We already did.
Oh,
I
you
did.
did?
Oh, I
Heck
didn't
yeah.
see that. That's hidden in the. Oh, I see.
Was it?
21 and a 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, look,
Alright.
when we're not handicapped.
We
look what
resume.
get.
Yeah.
All right,
Seer, lead the way then.
Let's go, baby.
you guys begin to stealth, trying to avoid this group of ghouls that Mushi has spotted. It seems like you managed to avoid their gaze, as Mushi can no longer see them anymore. You've left the area, and you guys continue to make your way to the Myconid Empire. After about what you all think is maybe 30 minutes of walking, you begin to make out a large concentration of lights in the far distance. There are a number of illuminated shapes, but they're too bundled together and far that you can't quite make out the shapes. Mushi, you recognize the sight. That is the Myconid Empire.
Oh, she's gonna start bouncing and jumping right now.
As you guys
Oh,
are
Whoa.
not here, but there.
ooh.
Nice. Very
Yay.
nice.
Cool.
Oh, click on the castle, guys.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, mushrooms, they're living inside each other. Whoa.
So you guys are about roughly another half hour to an hour away, walking.
I'm gonna roll a perception check to see if there's any other weird things happening around us.
Yep, go for it. Make a perception.
Wow, look, a height of a 10, guys.
Also, at this
Ah.
point, your thing stops glowing. Your sickle,
don't-
sorry, and so does
perfect.
Apples. Forgot to do yours though.
I'll let people know it's now daytime. And I'll also roll a perception check just to double check and see if there's anything to discover.
I
Wow,
also-
crazy, Desmond. Wow, you actually.
I know.
So, am I much more familiar with where we are now?
You are,
Because
yes.
expansionist? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
You know the area quite fondly.
broccoli? Broc?
Yes.
It should be safer-ish to explore here if you need more plants.
I would definitely like to do that.
We are much closer to home. I will go see if there are other myconids nearby.
Okay.
Do they also come in, or are they all lying to?
look for plants?
Only me and my dad know. Wait, does he know? I think he does.
What was that?
Does Mushi's dad know common, or is it just her? I feel like it's both of them.
Just you.
Oh, okay.
Expansionists tend to be the ones who learn other languages to be able to communicate with the
okay.
other people they talk to. And your dad is not an expansionist. Your dad is a. Oh,
Somewhere
God.
inside.
Yeah, he's. I forgot the name. colonist. I think that's the.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he works like the farms, taking care of people, all that
Oh,
sort of
okay.
stuff.
If it's other myconids outside, like here, and she was just pointing around the current area they're in, maybe because we are expansionists, so sometimes we learn other languages so that when we see other people, we can talk to them. Even though I didn't talk to you at first, but that's okay. That's besides the fact.
Is it?
She's gonna ignore that.
I'm just gonna whisper to Dismay, I don't believe that.
You should believe it. But it's just her voice in your head because of the rapport spores. If Mushi's doing rapport spores, I'm gonna call out and be like, is there... Oh, I guess this is an undercommon now. Anyone there? Hello?
You don't hear anyone.
Brothers? Sisters? Cousins?
30
Second
feet.
cousins?
30 feet is like here.
Not that far. Shh, it's okay.
She's
She's trying anyway.
Okay. There's no response.
When question, probably more for Mushi. When rapport spores are on, can you hear all of us no matter what?
That's a good question.
Negative.
So we can still
No,
have
it's
like
just her voice to you
Yeah.
guys.
So she
Actually,
speaks
yeah.
to all of you guys telepathically.
but we can't speak to her.
Not telepathically, but you can speak to her normally and
Okay.
she can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
In which case, I'll say back to Galga. Maybe she's taking us back to become myconids.
Yeah, well, at this point, like, anything's possible, I guess. Like, no. Like,
Did you find anything, broccoli?
I can't see in the dark, so I'm mostly just feeling around. Do you see anything interesting?
Do I see anything interesting, Gabe?
Nothing in particular. Just the common mushrooms that you guys have been seeing.
Nothing.
Okay. Well, let me know if you spot anything. Do you think it's safe to light a torch?
Can I roll a perception check just to double check?
Yep.
Things.
Seems safe.
Oh, damn.
You're now
It
in
should
the.
be okay now.
Okay, I'll light a torch then.
What were you going to say, Gabe?
I was gonna say you're now in like the safer area. Like you've been out this far pretty frequently.
Expanded.
You've never seen ghouls in this area, like this close to the Empire.
Okay.
So we're near your home?
We're near, but they're stuffy kind of people.
Okay.
Stuffy people?
They're everything is for the colony, everything we must do is for each other and only for the colony. They're like that.
Doesn't sound too bad.
They're communist guys.
Well, do they have,
They're not bad, but it's really stuffy in there.
is there alcohol in there? Taverns?
No, not really.
God.
When we make it to the colony, will we be assimilated?
No.
fair question, fair question.
You should be able to just walk around because we are a trading hub as well. So everyone comes by, gets stuff, goes, so you'll blend in just fine. I mean, we're going to the elders and the seer, the one with the magenta striped hair. She has that weird vibrating thing, right? we gotta bring that vibrating thing to the elders. But let's go see my dad first.
Okay.
Hey, family meeting.
I have another question for you, Richie, really quick, if you don't mind. So if the people are mushrooms, and
My
your
kids.
yes, but your homes are also made of mushrooms, I just wanted to kind of ask how that works. If it's sort of like cool in the way that like gingerbread men and gingerbread houses are made of the same thing, or if it's like a kind of spooky thing that you just don't think about, or something I shouldn't ask about.
You can think of Myconid as
A superior mushroom.
the group that evolved. Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's like sorry. It's like humans living in monkey.
What?
I don't know.
Bishop's having an existential crisis right now.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
It's like how Capapult is not fish, but he's still fish. He Capapult.
But Capapult.
What is reality?
But the thing is, if you're using something as a home, then it's not sentient or alive. But I guess mushrooms are alive, but it's like a
We're all connected.
yes. So isn't that like you're living in a living thing? Your home's made of a living thing. That's, I guess, closely related to you. Are you living in your relatives?
We are one with each other. That's
Oh,
what people
God.
inside the colony would say, I think.
Okay, I just want to ask
But
anyway.
they don't.
Not
The homes
relationship.
don't think like Myconid. They simply are mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's okay. I just won't ask anybody. I'll keep it to myself.
Maybe you can ask Papa.
Papa?
We'll see. We'll see.
Is he at home? Is Papa home, or is he a Myconid?
Papa is my home. But she means that symbolically.
This is very confusing.
So, like she knows common, but it's still gonna be like broken here and there. So I hope you guys are picking up on that.
Bishop's not picking up on that.
Simply had to learn it for the job that she has.
Online
I'll
class.
take the second number.
So are we all ready to move into the weird place? The Empire?
Yeah. Let
Yeah.
me explain to you.
Place.
Let me explain to you the Empire really quickly. There's different kinds of Myconid. We have different jobs in the colony in the Empire. So give me a second. I need to go open up the world of Agathok, world anvil.
Are you able to explain to us as we move forward?
Yes. So
There's the
we can be
colonists,
walking.
expansionists, and death caps.
Now, Mushi, I don't want you to be offended by this, but up in the overworld, we sometimes eat mushrooms. If we eat anything mushroom related when we're in town, are we going to freak everybody out?
I don't think it would be right, Gabe.
No, not really.
Unless,
No.
you eat
Unless you
another
eat one of
Myconid?
them, then it would be a
Does it-
problem.
Just don't eat another Myconid. Mushrooms are fine.
Do you guys eat mushrooms?
Okay.
Yes.
just gonna stare at you, mouth open. Just mind absolutely blown.
I'll look at Broc
One
and
with each other, one all together.
this is so weird.
I'm trying not to think about it.
So,
So,
okay,
they're
there,
killing
there's
Does
the
gingerbread
call
men eat gingerbread cookies?
No. Is he living inside his head if he's inside a gingerbread house?
Vertical. My brain's exploding.
Mental boom.
This is more than I can think about. My wisdom score is so low.
So, while Broc is having an existential crisis, Galga is jumped over the fact that Bushido's coming, and Bishop is still really confused.
You're welcome, everyone. You're welcome.
So the colonists, they're the main myconids inside. They take care of everyone and each other inside. They farmlands and raising myconid. Expansionists asked me we leave the colony area so that we can expand. We get bigger and bigger each year. More space. For the colony, she says, but kind of like mocking them at the same time.
I weirdly go, for the colony!
You'll blend in just fine. Then there's death.
Put it on my head. I'll be inconspicuous.
You're getting assimilated already, oh no.
I'm gonna go look for a big mushroom.
And then there's death cap. These ones, they have poison, so be careful. Because I think I don't think you all would do good with poison, would you? That would be bad. I don't think Godfried would be happy with me. And I get less money, so yep, that's about it. Don't mess with the death caps. They're like the guards, okay? So be normal. I will say that you are simply people on a job from someone that I know, and you're coming into town. So be good, please.
All right, let's go meet your dad.
I come back with the mushroom head. Nobody's going to notice.
Oh my god.
As you,
I was thinking like, sorry, keep going.
No, you can go.
I was thinking like, oh, does Gabe even have like a token for her dad? And I was like, probably not. So my first thought was to go to Google, and all I typed in was mushroom, and I'm like, this isn't what I meant. I just have pictures of mushrooms. I'm like, no, I meant like fantasy D&D. Like, no, that's not what I want.
Your dad should just be a regular mushroom.
First
It's
of
so
all,
rude of Google to not automatically assume you're talking about high fantasy.
the fact that you would think I don't have already for your dad is a bit insulting. First of all, because I do.
I wasn't sure.
Second of all, I already have his full token ready to go. Okay.
Oh my god.
So
Wow, your
There's
dad
that.
has multiple heads.
secondly, I'm assuming you guys are talking as you're walking, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. As you guys continue to talk amongst yourselves about the Myconid Empire and Mushi's dad,
Betrayal.
and the among many other things, as you get around, as you continue to make your way closer towards the lights, you can begin to clearly make out the many shapes and lights, you can see hundreds of very large mushrooms which have been carved into and decorated with various other flora like moss, lichen, and flowers that have been collected. These are likely homes of sorts for the many myconids you can see kind of in the background working. And among them all are thousands upon thousands of smaller mushrooms just littering the environment and the area around. They range in all sorts of colors, from blues and purples to oranges and whites. Certain mushrooms seem to give off quite a bit of light, with certain other ones just glowing enough that you can notice them in the distance. You can see also a particularly large mushroom in the very far distance, which towers all the other mushrooms that you can see. So much so that it's kind of hard to believe it's a mushroom at all, considering the size of it. And in front of all of that, all the large mushrooms, the smaller ones, all of that, and the myconids, standing between you and it, the Empire, are hundreds of myconids standing in a line, kind of horizontally. These myconids are standing about 10 to 15 feet between each other, and they seem to serve as a sort of living wall almost for the Empire. They are also noticeably darker looking, not in a like a color or a lighting sort, but in terms of expressions. They all look grisly, sinister, almost evil. Some even look almost undead-like, but they're like mushrooms, so kind of weird. And as you get around maybe 130 feet, 120 feet, 140 feet, like somewhere in that about 130 feet from this living wall, many of them begin to react. Their dark expressions turning more sinister as they look in your direction. And you guys can see 4 of them begin to leave their posts and walk towards you. And as they leave, here, I'll paint a better image. You guys are coming here.
Oh,
Oh, guys, I think we're in trouble now.
So, you
just
guys
don't attack.
Just act naturally.
essentially see this, but it
Oh,
keeps going.
Oh, shit.
It just keeps going. And you can see these 4 begin to kind of leave their posts and walk towards you. And as they leave, you can see that the myconids like behind them begin to kind of move inwards to kind of block off the gap that was created.
These guys mean business.
And these 4 will begin to walk
We'll
towards you.
just wait. Mushi's gonna stand on top of Badger. Not that it'd make her much taller anyways. They really do look scary, huh?
They get to about there, and then they
Any ones are so
you
creepy.
hear as spores come out of them.
Stink.
As you hear, who are these folks? Talking to you, Mushi.
They're coming by to see the Empire. They're okay people.
Why are they here, though?
Because they want to see more of the Underdark. They come from the other side of the Underdark. Or somewhere.
Hmm.
We have something for the elders. They're okay, people.
All of you guys begin to hit your head.
I will try to do my best mushroom impression.
No. No. What did you say about my mother?
You hear, Mushy, you hear, are they mocking me?
They're trying to understand and blend in, but they're kinda stupid sometimes.
My lord, seek an audience with the Myconids.
Is he taking this in common?
Yes.
Can I mutter to Mushy in Gnomish, like, and tell them that we're from like a small colony that doesn't speak Undercommon?
They're from a small colony that doesn't speak Undercommon like we do, so they won't understand. So I am simply leading them.
Hmm. I
We don't
see.
understand your language.
Ah,
What
do
was
you
that
know
about?
Ripple?
Oh,
Ripple, he's a Lepidon. He's a merchant. Maybe he passes by here sometimes. I'm sure you know him.
I know not the names of any Lepidons.
I
You
guess
said
that's what
some-
happens when you stand here around in a circle all the time.
For the colony, of course.
Yes, for the colony.
You said you had something, little one.
The purple pink hair one has it. The Lepidon says from his what was it? From his elders, and he needs to give it to our elders. And so he gave it to us because he's a wandering merchant. So we simply carry it along for him. He didn't seem like a bad guy.
Yeah, we'll come over here. Look at you. He will hold out a hand.
See, you probably want to give him the vibrating thing.
I was told to deliver it personally, and I'm not gonna give it to this guy.
So now we have a problem, you see, Jimbo. We, So, she's like looking at them, she's like kind of getting a bit tense. So, it seems like the Lepidon says that one has to bring it to the elders personally, but that is a foolish idea because no one can just see the elders like that, but it would appear that she needs to carry it in at the very least as much as she can. But we don't know what it is, so don't blame us if anything goes wrong.
What exactly is she trying to deliver to the elders?
I don't know, it's just from the Lepidons. They're our neighbors, we can trust it. Right? Right?
We can, but we need verification. Something, anything. Is it large? Is it small?
Seer, do you know what it is? Can you describe it? Can we give them a sneak peek? Maybe like a little preview?
Sure, I'll pull it out and show him the crystal, the magenta crystal.
You pull out the crystal out of the pouch?
Yep.
They all die.
Alright. Is everyone
just
looking at this?
What?
Is anyone not looking at what's going on in this area? Take that as a no. I think everyone's attention is
Yeah.
there. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright. If anyone would like to make an Arcana check, you may do so, as this is your first time seeing it.
Oh my! Yeah.
That's funny, let's go.
Two.
I have advantage if it's like
-2.
magic.
Can I use all my inspiration points?
Conditions. There's
Damn,
some
honey
other
got a -2. Take that in.
stuff.
I want-
I think
Sorry,
so.
what were you saying, Conroy? You like cut out a little bit, or you got really quiet.
I have advantage for some stuff. I don't know if it applies here.
It's there. I don't think it would apply.
Okay, so it's an 8.
I'll safely say it doesn't apply.
Oh,
I want to use all my inspiration points for this Arcana check.
Oh my
You
god.
want to use all of it?
Yeah, it's fine. I want to use all of it.
So you want to
Roll
roll
for.
46.
Why don't you just give me an inspiration?
No,
Well,
I want...
Galga's got it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Alright,
Galga
well,
plug.
hey, it's a D6. You roll the number, I'll subtract it.
Let's go. Okay, that's not
Ooh.
bad.
All right. So that's 4, 8,
18?
11, 17, 22.
22.
That is a 22. Okie doke.
Oh.
All right. All of you see this. And one moment. Wasn't expecting this to happen, but here we are. You have to give me one moment.
Instantly killed all
Alright.
the microphones.
As you guys,
TPK.
who rolled higher than a 10?
not me.
Dismay. Or 10 or above, that's what I meant. And Galga. Yeah, okay. Also trying to remember. Okay. Dismay and Galga, as you take a look at this thing, and you as well, Seer. Sorry. As the three of you take a look at this thing, you don't really recognize it. You don't think it's like magical per se. However, when you gaze upon it, you feel a sense, a feeling that you haven't felt before. It's almost like fear, but not quite.
Oh.
You get some goosebumps. Dismay, for you, this is something. The feeling that you are experiencing right now is something that almost transcends fear itself.
Oh, I'm like shaking then?
Not so much shaking, but being the person you are, and and your beliefs and the god that you worship, you know what fear is and you welcome it. This is something completely different that you can't explain, and you don't know why you're feeling the way you are. But it's not quite fear. It's something
And
beyond
it's not
it.
quite welcomed for me, I guess.
No.
It's like it's beyond that.
It's not a
Okay.
good feeling. It's like fear, but you know, crank it up to an 11, and without any of the benefits. Because fear teaches you, you know, to hide from this. You know, fear teaches you not to repeat mistakes. You know, fear is a teacher. This is no teacher. The feeling you're getting isn't teaching you anything. It's just, it's an off-putting feeling that you don't
So,
quite
like,
like.
anguish?
Anxiety.
Sorta. In addition to this, besides you three who feel this, Bishop,
Yeah.
as you gaze upon it, you start to get a headache.
Oh shit.
That's it.
Guys,
You
I
just-
think the mushroom's kicking in.
You start to get a splitting headache, and the more you look at it, the more painful it is.
So if I look away, does it like
It
Hurts
subsides.
less?
It doesn't hurt as much. No.
okay, I'll look away. What the hell is that thing?
Kind of all start looking at each other. Kind of nod. Yes. Yeah.
Whoa, what's going on?
Very well. You may all see the elders. Come with us.
can't get rid of my thinking bubble. Help.
They're always thinking. Cool. I'll put the stone away.
So everyone on their best behavior, please. My home. And she kind of just rushes away from Galga. Come on. Is Capapult hated by Myconids?
On my head.
Not necessarily. That's why he's not really
Okay.
that fearful. He seems cautious.
Capapult, no one will hurt you here if you don't hurt them, okay?
Dismay, hurry
Okay.
up.
Trust you, my lord. Alright. Give me 1 second. Okay. As you guys get back to the line, we will escort you. Follow along. The two of them will escort you all into the Myconid Empire.
Hooray!
Just leave your tokens there for now.
Time for a bloodbath.
We made it here in less than 90 days.
You did?
We've been like 1 day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You pass the
I didn't-
wall of Myconids outside, and you enter the
Speed
large, vibrant, and populated, very populated, Myconid Empire. The many lights, mushrooms, and working Myconids somehow give you a sense of relative peace, and a moment to think. As you guys just mentioned, your travel has been a long one, shortened, albeit, filled with peculiar encounters, long treks through unfamiliar lands and through multiple mushrooms and weird creatures. You've partaken in plenty of bloody fights, and all of this whilst accompanied by these strangers you now call your party. But it seems, at least for now, you can trust your party members, or begin to trust them. At least
Not all of them.
At least trust that they're somewhat dependable when it comes to a crisis or a fight. And though that's not really like saying much, as you continue to walk down one of the main paths here in the Myconid Empire, escorted by these two, it is a start. And right now, you all get the feeling that the true adventure of your journey down here in the Underdark is just about to start.
Woo!
Yay!
Finish the tutorial.
You all level up,
Yeah.
and that's
excellent.
where we'll call it a session.
Hell yeah!
Oh my god, I get to see my dad.
We don't
Did
get to
it.
meet the dad. Oh,
No, you'll have to wait till the next session.
okay.
Can you guys
Is he a
just
fun
go-
guy, though? Please tell me he's a fun guy, though.
No,
Next time on Dragon Ball.
Nothing like his daughter, though, right? Like, she talky too much.
Oh my god.
it just clicked in my mind. I just realized what it was. Oh boy. Alright. So guys, remember how I said preemptively that we may pass 3 hours? This is what I meant, which was the leveling process may get past 3 hours, which it looks like it is. So, the session is done for today. We will now quickly go over some leveling things. If you guys haven't made decisions on what you're gonna do this level, you have a few days to do that, but please tell me as soon as possible so I can update your tokens better. But we'll handle the basic stuff like hit points, and if you guys have made a decision, we can go through that as well.
What do we even do at level 6?
Up to you guys.
I forgot how leveling works.
Okay, so let me
Question, Gabe,
first have to-
before we start.
Yeah, what's
Is
up?
it DAR4 or R5?
I'll have to double check. Let me just move these fellas over here. They don't get leveled up. Actually, maybe Honey. Honey maybe does actually.
What, really?
But it scales off you, so.
Oh.
All right, we'll go down the we'll go down the order randomly generated. Bishop,
Yes.
what's going on next level? Are you putting a level into Blood Hunter or something
Blood
else?
Hunter, yes.
Blood Hunter, very nice. Okie dokie. Let me adjust that for you. Level 6. Look at you guys getting to level 6. You're alive.
Yeah.
Barely.
The adventure's just starting.
I think the odds were stacked against me and Dismay most of the time.
Okay. Do you?
Gabe will be hearing about that till the end of the campaign.
Alright, let me double check this real quick. Alright. Bishop, in chat, roll me a D10 R6. Remember to cover it in the square brackets, please.
Yes. 20, 10, or 6. Eight.
Very nice. Alright. That's 8 extra hit points. I messed that up. Alright, there you go.
68 hit points.
Should be 64.
64?
Yeah, you had
You sure?
56 hit points before. Also at 6th level for you, you do have to make a decision. Just send me your decision on Discord so I can do that on my own free time later. But you have another blood curse node, so let me know what that new blood curse is. Yeah, and I think the rest is self-explanatory. You get Brand of Castigation. Oh, actually, you may get more stuff. Hold up. Nope, that's it. You get a Brand of Castigation, you get a second Blood Maledict, and you have another Blood Curse known. So just send me what the Blood Curse.
Yep,
You know,
already
our-
sent you. Blood of
should
the Curse of the Eyeless.
Alright, very cool. Galga, what's happening?
Mm-hmm. Third level monk.
Third level monk. Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, Way of Mercy.
Alright. Should. Alright, roll me a D8 R5.
And the R5 is in brackets, right?
Everything is in brackets. So
Ah,
square
I see.
bracket, so open square bracket, D8, R5, no spaces, and then close square bracket.
Square brackets, okay.
I've got a bunch of stuff to add to your
8.
character. Damn. That's 8. Alright. So you're good to go. I'll add all the features, and if there's something that I'm missing or I forgot to ask, I will send you a message.
Sure.
Dismay.
I will be going with Bard.
Ooh, very nice.
Probably going to go right up until level 8, and then when I hit level 9, then I'll probably look into multi. But
Ooh, very
yeah.
cool. Okay. Same thing as Galga. D8 or 5, please.
gee. Boo. Does that mean like I rolled 0?
No, so what the D8 R5 means is the D8 is you roll a D8, and then R means like minimum. So you can't get below a 5.
Okay.
So you could have rolled in a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Whatever the case, it made it a 5.
Okay, not terrible then. Yeah. For the 3rd level, or no, I just know one more spell, but I have a 3rd level spell slot, right?
I
Added.
believe so. Yeah, you have an extra 3rd level spell slot now, and you have one more spell known.
Okay,
And then you
cool.
get your college feature, and then you get counter charm.
Yeah, okay. I'll look into those for next time. I'll let you know.
Sounds good. Also, be aware, I think you're a lore bard, right?
I believe so.
Okay. Keep in mind, also at 6th level, because you're a lore bard, you get 2 spells of your choice from any class. A spell you choose must be of a level you can cast, as shown at the bard table, and they count as bard spells for you. It's your lore bard subclass 6th level feature called additional magical
secrets.
Yeah. So you get some spells that aren't bard spells, but they are bard spells for you. Pretty cool. So you just let me know that. When I work on your tokens as well, in case you guys forget, I will send you a message, be like, yo, I need this. Seer,
Yeah, what's up?
what's the plan? You're multi-class, so where you going?
The one that has 2 in it, so bard.
Ah, another bard. Okay. From you, same thing. D8 or 5.
Year 5, yep. Oh. Damn it, it's
You
forced.
gotta put them in the brackets.
Yep. I think it was...
You got it. Damn.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. Very cool. You're a 3rd level bard, so you have a college now. I think I know which one you're choosing, but
I
let
sent
me
it
know
to you on
after.
Discord.
What is it?
I sent it to you on Discord.
Okay. And I think, do you get more spells? Yeah, and then you also have another spell known, and you have 2nd level spell slots. And
Cool.
expertise.
Yep,
So you have
I
a
put
bunch of stuff you gotta send me, so. Cool. Next, Broc. What's going on, Broc? Another fighter level?
Take another level fighter, yeah.
Very cool. Alright, I think a fighter is a D10?
D10.
D10, yeah,
I
R6.
think you-
D10 R6.
Sorry, what's the command again?
Just type it in chat, just put the square bracket, D10 R6, and then close square bracket. Yeah, you got it.
Okay,
Damn.
cool.
Alright, plus 10. And I think fighter 6th level ability score improvement. So you get the, let me know what feat you're taking or ability score improvement.
Man, fighters are awesome.
Yeah, they get a lot of ability score improvements. These guys.
Yeah, you get like 16
Holy
of them.
shit. Level
Yeah.
6 with 2 already? God damn. Alright.
I'm playing a fighter on my other campaign and it's really good.
I'm quite enjoying it.
Oh yeah. Very strong.
And last but certainly not least, Mushi.
I pulled up the page.
Are you putting
It
another
says
level
I
into
get
Ranger?
Plus, yeah, into Ranger.
Alright. I think it's a D10
Does it have
R6
a
as well. Yep, D10 R6.
D10. So, Broc D10 R6. Hopefully, I did this right.
Yep. Good roll, good roll. is a rolling.
Oh.
Lots of you are getting extra hit points. Jeez.
And apparently I get Rover and favored foe improvement.
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
let me see.
I think
here.
Rover increases. Oh god, it says. Yeah. Rover makes you fast. Hey, look at that. You can move a bit faster
Oh.
now. Whoa.
My tiny legs. Whee!
And then your favorite and then your favorite foe is buffed. Yippee. Alright. Very cool. Alright, and if there's anything I need from you guys, I will shoot you guys a message. It shouldn't be that much because level 6 isn't too crazy. For most people. And yeah, I think that is it for tonight then.
Thanks for
Awesome.
the session.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you
for
for the
playing, you
session.
guys. You didn't go that much over 3 hours too, it looks like, so that's great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next session, Saturday. Let me tell you, I'm excited.
Ooh.
A lot of stuff is
Do
gonna
it.
happen. Listen, you guys are done. You know, the training wheels are now off. You guys have talked with each other. You know, gone
There were
some
training
food.
wheels?
Some of you.
I mean, you hit us with the basilisk and you did like 40 damage on me.
Yeah,
Steve almost died.
but look, only one of you almost died, and that was probably because the guy was rolling d10s instead of d20s. Let's be
Yeah, to be
honest.
fair.
So now, yeah, stuff is gonna start getting pretty cool.
That's pretty funny though.
I'm excited. I hope you guys will like next session and
Will it
all
be
the other
more
sessions after that.
roleplay stuff? I mean, I guess a lot
will
of it's
be,
been
yeah.
very role. Cool. Exciting.
Right. But that is everything. I'm going to call it a stream. I'm gonna end it off here. If you guys are gonna stick around for a few minutes to chat, that is cool. I'll talk to you then. Otherwise, thanks for playing and have a good night.
Hey.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Yep.
Good night.
Bye bye.